Captain Dan Cleveland. As you prepare to disembark from the ship you've masterfully commanded for all these years, we want to extend our heartfelt gratitude for your unwavering leadership, dedication, and the countless journeys you've guided us through. Your expertise has not only ensured safe passages but also inspired us to embrace the spirit of the sea. May the winds of change carry you toward new horizons filled with adventure, fulfillment, and all the joys life has to offer. Fair winds, Captain Dan, as you set sail on this new chapter of your journey. May your days be filled with smooth seas, clear skies, and the same sense of purpose that you've instilled in all of us. Thank you for your leadership, your stories, and your indelible mark on this ship and its crew. Bon voyage, Captain, and may your next adventure be as incredible as the ones you've shared with us. With utmost respect and best wishes, your volunteers and crew.
Keep it brief. I've been at sea since I was 19 years old, and I'm an only child, and so I usually go home for like a week or so every year or a couple of years, so I don't spend much time with my family. So now it's kind of just like the right time. It works. It wasn't an easy decision to make. I think in certain circumstances had been different, I would just continue fighting the good fight. I've told the board this, and some of you know or not, but I really did think for a while this was kind of going to be my like forever ship. You know, being in this industry, when you get to a place where Charlie's soon going to be at an experience level, and but then you also need stability in your life, you sort of stop bouncing around from boat to boat to boat. You do that in the beginning because you learn a lot. You meet a bunch of great captains and some that suck. You have a bunch of great mates, some that suck, and that's the point. You got to go through all that. You got to learn, build your toolbox to add to it, and then you get your first command, and you suck, and then you get better at it, and then you go from boat to boat to boat. Now, as a captain, but we all kind of end up looking for like that one ship that we get to take care of for like a long time. We always come back to, or that we stay full time. Hell, I even moved my Yankee-ass Boston-born girlfriend down here for 3 years. Made her quit her job and everything because I really thought this was going to be a place for me for the long haul. And maybe it will in the future. Maybe I'll be back. I'm not sure. My departure is got no guarantees, no nothing going on. You know, I'll always answer the phone for Charles. I'll always answer the phone for Brian, regardless of what the organization wants to do with the ship. And I really hope that 2021, 2022 are quite successful for the vessel, and I think they can. I don't want to quote my letter of departure, but there's a large chunk of it that talks about you guys as volunteers. I wanted to reassure the board that my departure wouldn't interrupt the quality of the vessel and its day-to-days goings on, and you guys are literally the reason for that, especially this year when we haven't had any crew. You guys and Brian, like, was off for him, keeping the energy up and recruiting and the blog. I mean, I sent Tommy Baker the blog, you know, to let him know what's going on and what you guys are doing. And I said something along the lines of like, you know, they may be a bunch of gray bears with a drink. No, I'm kidding. You are the backbone of the ship. You have been the backbone of the ship since the construction of the vessel. Some of you guys are like 200 years old or whatever, and the ship's 200 years old. I mean, I just think I have been a part of a lot of ships, and very few of them has had a volunteer group of people that are so steadfast in their involvement and their upkeep and their energy. And if I have been a part of a vessel that had a group like you in quality and energy, that ship was actually like out sailing and doing things too. So because you love it and because she needs you. There's a great quote that Hunter put on the dry erase board down this line. If you get a chance to read it. But it basically talks about how if you take care of your ship, she's going to take care of you. It's a general nutshell version of it. It's a beautiful quote. And you guys you're the epitome of that. So I appreciate you all very much. You've made my life so much easier. You've made Charlie's life easier. And moving forward, regardless of what the board of directors decides to do as far as a replacement or if there's going to be one, we don't know. But I know that you will always have, and the ship will always have Brian and Charles across the bay who care just as much, if not more, than anybody I've ever seen involved in a ship in a community. And I think there's going to be, it's got to turn around, and I think it's going to turn around. And you've got the right folks all right here. You got the right folks. I'm not stressed at all about leaving her in any kind of situation where she's not going to just get better. I have my full faith in Charles. He takes over as captain. I have my full faith, as made evident, in Brian, taking care of the vessel and you guys. And I don't know how you're not sick of him yet. You keep coming back, but he's doing something right? So, and of course, old man Hunter will be back towards the end of the month. So you guys are gonna go back to having him be cantankerous and overbearing in the galley. So that's good. Anyway, I don't know. I know you can do speeches and shit, so I thank you all very much. You made my departure easy. I was able to wax poetic about how safe and in good hands the vessel's going to be because of you. If I didn't have you, just me and Charlie and Brian down here toiling, I wouldn't be as comfortable with the vessel being left in the limbo that she might be. So you're making a huge difference in my stress level, my departure. Just keep fighting the good fight. And she's a great ship. She's got a long life ahead of her. Incredibly well founded, by the way. The fellows that were here building her. I find her quite tight. Well sailing ship. And I really hope you walk her deck and get to as skipper or as a guest. That'd be kind of nice, wouldn't it? Yeah.
Anytime you want to come.
I appreciate you. Thank you all very much. This is beautiful. I take it to heart. Thank you very much.
Cleveland.
Hey.